Today's adventure is to remove the spindle so I can fix the kingpin here. You can see it's very loose. So I need to remove all of this to access that and remove it. So I'm going to try to do that. Looks like it hasn't been replaced in decades, if ever. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Need to pop the wheel off, so I'm going to take the cover off, the original cover. Now I need to get in here and get the cotter pin out of there. And carefully get that out of there. Alright, let's get that nut off of there. Alright, get it off. Okay, now with the wheel off, now I have to take off the backing plate. So I got to remove these 4 nuts off of here on either side and try to pull this off. So that's next. All right, finally get that one out. Now we can bust the nuts off of there. Let's see how that'll work. Okay, I removed the nut on the operating wedge. That pops out, and then a pin comes out, supposedly. That's what the good book says. So this comes out, and it's supposed to be this. I see the wedge assembly is supposed to come out. I don't know how. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now this pin. There's a pin down here that has to come out. There you go. Be careful so I don't mar up that thing here. Alright, got the pin out. Now, the backing plate can come apart. Here we are. All right. Brake shoes look to be in good shape. A lot of material left on them. Okay, now that I have the backing plate off, I have to take off this ball joint here by removing this cotter pin, taking this out, and disconnecting that. And then I also have to disconnect this guy next, I believe, right in here. Same thing. Take these out, unscrew this, and take the ball joint off. So this is loose. Then eventually I have to take the lock nut from behind here. It's actually a nut or a bolt that actually is a pin that holds the kingpin in place. And then also I have to move this a little bit. I hope that can move without too much effort. So that's the plan. cotter pin out. Take this out. There we go. I'm going to put this back in so I don't forget it. There we go, that's it. Okay, next is to take off this nut here, and this will take out, you'll have to hammer out the pin that holds the kingpin in. Okay, I was able to loosen this up, and now I have to gently tap that pin out of there. And there we go. Here's the pin that popped out of that hole right there. So got that taken care of. Actually, it popped out this way. So next we have to, I believe I have to twist this, I believe this direction. I'd have to check the book again, but I think this way, so I can get this ball off enough where I can start pushing the kingpin back up. So let's see if I can do that. Okay, with a pipe wrench on the top of the kingpin, I was able to push that way to twist the cap off so I can move it this way so I can get this guy off. So I was able to do that with some good effort. Okay, I should have loosened up this bolt first, this nut, to release the brake activator arm. Then I could twist this, and of course now I got enough slop here to now get the kingpin out. So that's the next task, is to wiggle it back and forth a few times and then try to hammer it back up. Now the next challenge, see if that comes out easy or hard. Alright, success. I was able to get a hammer and chisel from underneath, hammer it pretty good, and now the kingpin is out. Of course there's some wear on it, but I know the bushings on the spindle are where the problem is, so we'll take that off. There we go, got it off. I'll check for shims. Of course the other bushing just fell off down there, but I'll take care of that. So we got to clean this up and get some new bushings and a new kingpin.